Hello, it is Saturday, August 2nd, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Saturday crossword today, so it could be a particularly tricky, themeless puzzle that does often happen on Saturday, and this looks like a pretty open grid, which can sometimes also mean a more challenging puzzle. You never know. Yesterday's Friday crossword I thought was a bit more on the approachable side for Friday, and the discussion in the Daily Solve Discord chat server seemed to agree to largely accord with that. We'll see if today's compensates or not. Who knows? And today's possibly tricky edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Morty and Myrtle, Michael Tamburino, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They do, of course, sustain this channel. They keep it going day by day, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you to those four and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do so yourself, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find bonus videos such as this week's mini puzzle pseudo speed solve, another not very distinguished performance by me this week in the mini crosswords. I've been having an off, month or something with the mini crosswords. But anyway, I did solve the last week of them yesterday, and that's on the Patreon. And, of course, there's the official mug for benefactors like those four I've mentioned. Thanks to everybody who supports the Patreon campaign at any level. I really do appreciate it. Now let's get on to today's crossword, a Saturday themeless construction by Robert Logan, who's constructed around half a dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited, of course, as always, by Will Shortz. Let's start solving, see how we get on with this one. Oh, interesting. Okay. We've almost got a little sort of percent sign or something, or maybe a little labyrinth, I don't know. Like baseballs and some eyelashes. Batted, yeah, you could bat your eyelashes or a baseball. Groaners are bad jokes, probably, yeah. The most infinitesimal amount. I don't know what, something like a single solitary, I have no idea what this is going to be. Something like atomic something, maybe? I don't know. Not come unglued. To adhere? Yeah. Philadelphia University, known for its professional co-op program. I have no idea what this is. Do I know of Philadelphia University starting with a D? Not off the top of my head. Silicon Valley's Holy Grail. Is it something like general artificial intelligence or something? I don't know what we're looking for here. Beyonce or Selena, e.g. Not sure what we're looking for here either. You are in Spain. How do you conjugate that? Is it... Oh, this is horrible. I should know this. Is it... I never learned Spanish. Is it eres, maybe? I don't know. Key for getting rid of your work in brief. Key for getting rid of your work in brief. What does that mean? Sorry, I'm suddenly just not getting any of these. Brother Joe, Kevin, or Nick of Pop. Oh, are these names of are these the Jonas Brothers? I remember the Jonas Brothers were around a number of years ago. I bet that's who these are. Beyonce or Selena. Word before air or fire. Open air, open fire, probably. Oh, are Beyonce and Selena from Texas? I didn't actually know that, but that seems plausible. Oh, Drexel University. I've heard of Drexel. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that university. I don't know what the situation with the professional co-op program is. Key for getting rid of your work in brief. Oh, I see. Del, delete on a computer keyboard. So Silicon Valley's Holy Grail, the next big thing? Could it be as generic as that? I don't know. Ball-shaped cereal. Yeah, Kix is a sort of corn-based spherical cereal. The most infinitesimal amount. Oh, I see. A drop in the ocean. So yeah, I use that metaphorically to refer to an infinitesimal amount of something. Okay, way in. Entry, way. We wouldn't repeat the word way. Entrance, yeah. Vacation Isle for many a Francophile, familiarly. St. Bart's, maybe? Is that right? Is that actually right? Let's see. They're all equal in a circle. Radii. Obviously, the radius of a circle is the same. There's only one of them per circle. Mayor. Well, I mean, I guess there's one length, I guess, of any number of radii. Mayor Bass of Los Angeles. Believe it or not, I don't actually know this. I don't know. I don't know the mayor of Los Angeles at the moment. Stashes, hides. Get the ball rolling is to begin. Karen, maybe? Garb for athletes in the Highland Games. Kilts, traditional Scottish garbs of Scottish Highlands. So yeah, this must be Karen Bass or Bass. Probably Bass. Whiffs, if you just have a whiff of something, you have a hint of it. Rash guards. Talcs, like you know, talcum powder to prevent rashes. Eyebrow makeup. I'm wondering if it means not makeup like cosmetics, but rather makeup as in composition, the makeup of one's eyebrow. Could it mean that? Yes, it does. Hairs. Your eyebrows are made up of hairs. Genealogist's handiwork would be family trees, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. Agreed. Am I right? Yeah, so this is a kind of colloquial spelling of am I right that kind of, I guess, refers to saying it as one fully continuous word. Am I right? Am I right? Certain circus performers could be tigers, maybe? Moored. If a ship is moored, it's at... I'm not sure. Is it attached? No. It could be, but I don't think it doesn't feel right. It doesn't seem quite, you wouldn't use that word in that context. Flugelhorn player on the 1978 instrumental hit Feels So Good. I have no idea. That's this must be a famous person because this is this would be very odd to know that otherwise. I don't even know what this piece of music is. Statement of resignation. I give up. No, I give in. Mountain range that spans 67 degrees of latitude. The Andes. That would make sense, I think. Let's see. I'm not sure that's right. Maybe not. Or would that, am I thinking of longitude? I'm trying to imagine geographically what mountain range this would make sense. No, I guess this would mean it spans 67 degrees east-west, which I was thinking of north-south for the Andes. I would imagine that they would be longer in that direction. Okay, I don't know. What would this be? Am I thinking about that correctly? I'm not 100% sure I am. Many foreign aid groups. NGOs, probably. Statement of resignation. Flugelhorn player. Maybe this is wrong. It doesn't feel right. Moored. Corporate data manager for short. Chief information officer, maybe? Maybe it is attached. Maybe? Bake sale offerings. Hold on, I'll be right with you. Spiffed up, say. Alternative music genre since the mid-1980s. It's not emo, is it? I only say that because New York Times Crossword so frequently references emo as a rock subgenre. Does emo go back that far? I don't actually know. Spiffed up, so I'm just going to see. Spiffed up, say something out, maybe? Blank man. I don't know. Fault. It can spice up your holidays. Is it some kind of Christmas themed spice? Like not themed, but associated with that time of year, like clove or something? I don't know. It's most beautiful when broken. Beautiful. What's beautiful when broken? I don't know. Foil. 1, 2, and 3 in that order. Verb that appears the same when rotated 180 degrees. So that's interesting. I'll be curious to see what it is. I don't have a guess offhand. Choice word. Opt. You choice for something. You opt for something. You make a choice. You choose. Fry alternative. A tater tot. Another form of fried potato. Founder of the Hawaiian Pineapple Company in 1901. Oh, it must be Dole. That's a big, pineapple producer in Hawaii, or pineapple plantation, I guess, in Hawaii. Hold on, I'll be right with you. Something later, maybe? Or I'm not sure. That doesn't necessarily mean right with you. Roll producer. It can tie up your stock. A lariat? Like a lasso, maybe? Stock as in livestock, perhaps? Closing for business. Don't know if this could, lariat could be wrong. Call off plans abruptly to, what's the word I'm looking for here? I can't think. It's not to ghost. What am I looking for here? I can't think of the. I feel like there's a word on the tip of my tongue. Title character of a Jake Gyllenhaal cult classic. I don't know. Bake sale. Oh, cookies of some kind. Does that help with this? Roll producer. Oh, a baker. They literally make bread rolls. Bail. You call off plans abruptly, you bail. That's the word I was looking for. For some reason, I couldn't think of it. Demonstrative words. Like so, you're demonstrating what to do. Oh, this looks like please. Hold on, I'll be right with you. We'll come back to that. Let's see if we can finish this off. What goes on goes here. What goes on goes here. Some kind of set on which you film something. Closing for business. Oh, I see. LLC, limited liability company, might be appended to a business's name. So title character. Oh, is this Donnie Darko? Maybe Darko. Is Jake Gyllenhaal that? Let's see. What goes on goes here. Closet. Oh, I see. What goes on you, what you wear, goes here in the closet. Okay, great. So we're getting there. What about down this area? Cousin of Naan, roti. There we go. An Indian cookery, and then destroyer is to Shiva as creator is to. Will I recognize this when it goes in? Saxon's arg. Is it ach? I mean, it would be a Germanic language. Let's see. Oh, Brahma. So yeah, ach would be right in that context. So then what about this? European brewer with over 170 brands. Heineken. How do you spell that? Is it like this? Common wedding day prep. Not sure. Love on the pitch. Nil? Like 0 or on the pitch? I only ever think of that, of love for 0, meaning in tennis specifically. On the pitch, I'm not sure. Common wedding day prep. Oh, a manicure maybe? Creme anglaise. You could have a custard sauce, a creme anglaise. Big acronym in purifying filters. No. Oh, mani-pedi maybe. So manicure, pedicure. And then HEPA. HEPA filter is an air, kind of air filter. So sacred space for female family members in the Muslim tradition. And then what do we have here? George Takei with a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Nails the half pipe in snowboarding jargon. Don't know about that. I don't think I do anyway. Maybe, I don't know. Verb, oh yeah, it's that verb. More of this. These? I guess these is literally the plural of this. It could be. Dirty coat. Don't know. Device featured in Newton's optics. Lens or, not sure. Pre-adolescent informally. Tweenie? Like a tween? Is that W likely correct? Verb that appears the same when rotated 180 degrees. Well, if you rotated what we already have 180 degrees, that would put an M here because, it would be a flipped version of a W over here. So, swims? That would be the same. could be other, I wonder if there are other things that fit there. Does this work? Device featured in Newton's optics. I'm not sure. What about this? Nails the, oh, shreds. Oh, Heineken with an E. Is HEPA with an E or HIPAA? No, Heineken. That looks, yeah, I think this is right. Boy, is this really right? Heineken with an E there. I guess it is. Okay, because shreds must be right. So what was this? Sacred space for, oh, is it harem? Is that where that word comes from? Okay, that must be it. Device, oh, prism featured in Newton's optics. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. 1, 2, and 3 in that order. Trifecta, right, okay. So, yeah, like in a sporting context or something, you win, 1, 2, and 3. Or rather, I guess you, what is it? You sort of name 1, 2, and 3 of the first, second, and third place winners, I guess. You correctly name them in that order. Dirty coat. Grime, a sort of coat of grime over something. Foil. It could be a foil. I mean, there's many meanings, obviously, of foil. It could be a kind of foil as in a kind of oppositional companion. It could be foil as in to disrupt someone's plans. It could be foil that you wrap around something. What would this be? Project, protect, prefect? I don't know. I can't see it. It's most beautiful when broken. Geode? Like it's broken open and you can see all the kind of crystalline interior. I don't know. Interpersonal issues. Beefs, maybe? Just thinking with that E, if this is correct. Let's try it and see. It can spice up your holiday. Maybe it's clove. Oh, foil, prevent. Right. It is, in this case, it is to interfere with someone's plans, to prevent them. Okay, so fault is blame, probably. And then bake sale offerings are homemade cookies. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, oh, I see. Come on, man. For the first time I ever remember reading the word come on, I had a babysitter at the time, and I asked the person who was babysitting me, how do you pronounce this word? Because it didn't make any sense to me, like CMON. And his interpretation of this was, oh, Simon. It's like, a Jamaican accent. And I was thinking, oh. And I sort of just, it's one of those odd things that has stuck. I to this day, I don't know if presumably was messing with me, but it was delivered in a way that was very straight. It was, and it's just one of those odd things that has stuck with me forever. Anyway, hold on, I'll be right with you. One moment, please. Okay, this is not attached, which I guess makes sense. It seemed a bit odd. So, one moment, please. Spiffed up, say. Shown or not sure. Moored. Flugelhorn player. Should I know who this is? Statement of resignation. Feels as though I've got something wrong somewhere here. This doesn't, maybe that's wrong. I don't know. These seem likely to be correct. Hold on, I'll be right with you. One moment, please. That's got to be right. Statement of resignation. I don't know. Mountain, oh, right, we've got the mountain range. Is there any way this could be the Andes? I'm really annoyed at myself for not being able to properly think about how 67 degrees of latitude would be represented on a map. Latitude, the line of latitude runs laterally around the Earth. So 67 degrees of that would be 67 degrees north-south because, a particular degree latitude would be at a particular point north-south. So that's got to be right. I don't know. Maybe the Andes are that big in that direction. Maybe they are. Let's see. Does that help with this? Statement of resignation. Tigers would be wrong if that were true, presumably. Moored. At a stop? Could this be wrong? Can't believe I'm just suddenly all blocked up here. Flugelhorn player. Statement of resignation. This is correct, isn't it? Agreed. Am I right? That's got to be correct. Oh boy, I just don't know. Let's put this back in and see. Corporate information, or chief information officer, I should say. That seems probably right. Although I don't like this. Oh no, I do. It's at anchor. That is correct. That is, a ship is moored. It's at anchor. That's fine. Okay, good. So certain circuit, maybe it is tigers. Although, no, doesn't seem likely. Flugelhorn player. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Spiffed up, say. Oh, it's redone. You could say, yeah, our kitchen was redone. It was spiffed up. So, statement of resignation. Many foreign aid groups, probably NGOs. Why did I remove that? Oh, I'm doomed is the statement of resignation, finally. So, oh, tamer. Oh, right. Lion tamers are the circus performers. And Mangione. Right. I don't know who this is. That was right. Oh, look at that. That was 1 second over 20 minutes. All right. Well, I did find this a bit trickier than yesterday's crossword. That is definitely true for me. Yeah. So I think this felt for me basically like a Saturday level puzzle generally, which it was. So it felt very kind of accurately tuned, I guess, for my sort of, at least for my, to my sense, which could be different for anyone, of course. But yeah, it's funny at the end here. I just really was stopped up here. I don't know why I was having that issue with Andes. Did I have something else wrong in here? I did. I had tigers rather than tamers, and that probably didn't help at all. Although, to be fair, I don't know who this is, I don't think. So that wouldn't necessarily have been hugely helpful either way. And then at anchor and I'm doomed, I guess tigers didn't stop me from getting at anchor. It would have stopped me from getting this, I suppose. Okay, well, I think that was a good crossword. It was just tough for me to close out at the end. I was going pretty smoothly for most of it, though, until then. Just had a lot of trouble up here. Let me know if you had similar issues or entirely different ones, or none at all for that matter. Let me know in the comments below or the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community linked in the description field. And do consider subscribing to the YouTube channel if you've been enjoying these videos. I'll be back tomorrow for the Sunday edition of the crossword, a big grid with a theme. Shouldn't be as tricky as this one, but we'll find out. It will be longer, though. It'll take longer to solve, almost certainly. So join me for that big jumbo Sunday grid. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Saturday. Take care.